Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, or welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I have a set or kit of some chrome powders that I really want to share with you. So stay tuned for the entire video because I have an entire swatching video for you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I did find these chrome powders on TEMU, by the way, if I didn't say that. Remember in the previous video that I showed you the press-on sets that I've made in the past? If you didn't see them, you can just go back a video and I kind of go through my press-on sets a little bit. I do have other videos where I have gone through them in kind of in more depth, so you can go ahead and look for those. I have two glues here from Nail Couture. One of them in the squeezy tube kind of got a little bit sticky. It's only been open for a little bit, so I tried to use them to apply actually the set that I have on right now, which I actually made myself. And I wasn't a fan of it not sticking, like it wasn't adhering. I would push it on, push it on, push it on, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, apply it and wait like a minute and it would just fall off. I don't know. I don't know if that glue is different from the one in the little bottle with the brush, but the glue in the brush, that glue is not to play with. Like, you don't even want to get it on your skin because these nails are not going anywhere. Like, they are stuck on. These are going to last a really long time. So if you're going to get one of the glues, I would definitely recommend the brush on one. Maybe there was a bad batch or something with the squeezy tube. I have some more. I think I have one more because I think I got two in the newest scoops that I've gotten. So maybe I will try the other little squeezy tube. I'm going to try the squeezy tube again and see if it works. But if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to keep it because I'm not sure why it's not drying. And I even went and put a little fan over it to see if it would help, that would help it dry, and it wasn't working, and I was running out the door. And now with quick a quick set, if you are running out the door, you want to like press and hold for 30 seconds, a minute, and go, and they should be good to go. And that just wasn't the case. So I ended up using the brush on glue when I got home, and these are not going anywhere. So I am a big fan of the brush on glue instead. And I'll leave a link to that glue in my description box if you're interested in looking for a good brush on glue. So, because this one is pretty good. I would definitely recommend the glue in the little brush bottle, the brush on glue. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description box. Just look at the colors in the box. They are beautiful. I cannot wait to swatch them. Let me know which ones you like. Look how beautiful this gold is. Almost mirror-like. Very beautiful. Beautiful. I have some silicone tools in my TEMU cart that are actually smaller that I really got to use for, like, if I wanted to make some, I don't know, 3D, did you hear how I said that? Some 3D nail art, like flowers and things, because I have a couple of silicone tools, but I feel like the silicone part is kind of hard, and I want to see if there are softer ones. So, and then I also feel like maybe when you are doing chrome powders, maybe a softer silicone pad or head would be better. Maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think about maybe something a little bit softer and not as hard. Maybe it will be able to adhere better. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but I do want to get the smaller silicone tools to do like flowers and things. So like I said, I do already have a couple of silicone tools, but I want to, look into some different ones. So I am going to do that. I'm trying to make sure that none of the powder falls out. Upon opening them, there was no like covering them. So I was very careful upon opening them because they can spill everywhere, and also they were kind of already all over the place. So I really just wanted to contain the rest of the powder from it not spilling anymore. But you will see by the end of the video, there will be powder everywhere. And I tried to, like, if you can see, I'm trying to hold the swatch over the container so that anything that is excess can fall right back into the container. But look how beautiful this gold is. Stunning. So gorgeous. I love these powders already. That first kind of copper color was so beautiful. I'm going to try a couple of different ways to kind of burnish these powders on the swatches, and you will see throughout the video. Of course, I use the silicone tool, and now you see me using my finger. And then I'm also going to try like a wipe in a little bit. And I wanted to, because I felt like the lint-free wipe would maybe be a little bit too slick. So I wanted to, because didn't have anything, wet. I didn't have any polish on top of I did have polish, but it was cured. What I mean is I don't have any uncured polish or anything that is too sticky. So I felt like, because I do have lint-free wipes, but I wanted to use something a little bit thicker. So I had like these cotton pads that are not lint-free, but because they're a little bit thicker, I kind of wanted to, plus I wanted to like not have my fingers get so dirty. Also, I just wanted to try it out and see if it worked to kind of help to burnish it into the swatch. And I felt like I got a different effects depending on if I was using my finger, if I was using a wipe, or if I was using the silicone tool. The silicone tool is good to add the powder onto the swatch, but when it comes into kind of burnishing it into the nail, it almost like spreads the powder around. It doesn't really get the powder into the nail. So I do like the silicone tool, but at the same time, I felt like it wasn't really getting the powder into the nail, so that's when I just decided to use my finger. I am very excited to see what the silver chrome is going to look like on me. I really want to do a design with the silver chrome. The silver chrome is definitely by far my favorite. I love it so much. It is so beautiful. Now, I've got a couple of pinks and I'm really interested to see how different they look from each other. So we're going to swatch all of them to see the differences in between them. I really wanted to use a darker background, so I ended up using kind of like a jelly-like background with some glitter in it. And I didn't think you were going to be able to see it through the chrome powders. So excuse my little boiler furnace thing. If you heard a roaring in the background and it scared you, my apologies, because it scared me. Definitely scared me. But look at this color right here. I definitely think that all of the pinks that I'm going to kind of swatch out for you, they're all different. They might look similar on camera, but they definitely are all different. I was just looking at some different powders on TEMU. I'm definitely gonna go back and keep looking and searching after I edit this video. But I definitely think the best bet is probably to use your finger. I'm finding that, yeah, it's a little messy, but I feel like using your finger is definitely the way to go. I might try to see if I can get like one of those finger cots or whatever they're called, the little protectors for your fingers. That might work so that you don't get the powder directly on your fingers. That might work as well. So I might see if I can find me some of those, but I am loving these powders so far. They are very beautiful, and there is a lot of product in these pots, by the way. I feel like sometimes when I have seen hauls and things of people getting powders, there's not really a lot of product in the pot. I was going to say gel pot, in the pots, but these actually have a bit of powder in them, more than what I expected. and you can see it, they're like flowing out of the pots. So that's how much there is in them. So like I've said a couple of times, a little goes a long way. And I'm trying to keep the swatch over the pot so that whatever excess wants to fall will fall right back into the pot. But as you can see, we're getting a little bit of, you know, powder on the paper towel. So you're going to see that we're going to start to make a little bit of a mess, and not on purpose. I am trying my hardest to not make such of a mess, because I know that these can get a little bit messy, but I had an alcohol wipe right next to me and I was cleaning as I was going, so I really was trying to not make a big mess. Also, when I was done, I just wiped up my desk and threw away my paper towels, so that is a good way to keep from, you know, getting your actual desk messy. I don't like to get my desk messy, so I'm always covering it. I'm really actually super excited to look deeper into TEMU, down the rabbit hole, and see how many different powders I can find, because like I said, these are my first chrome powders, and I haven't, let me think. No, I have like, what are they, like mermaid style powders. What are they called? Like not magic, like iridescent. I have like other iridescent powders. I do, but I don't have like metallic chrome powders, if that makes any sense. So I have a couple of different powders, but and I think I have like a gold chrome that I have yet to use, that I kind of want to see what that looks like as well. But so I don't have many chrome powders, so I'm really happy to have these. These were just a few bucks on Temu. I will link it down below in the description box. And like I said, I'm really eager to go keep looking and see what powders I can find, what different powders I can find. I even saw a cat eye powder that I'm really excited about. Guys, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. I have to get it. And it's really inexpensive. Again, I will try to leave, and not I will try to leave. I will leave the link to the powders that you see on the screen in the description box below, but I'm very excited to look at Temu and see what else I can find. And when I, you know, when that order comes in, I always leave the links to everything that I find. Right, guys? I am always linking everything. I love to share what I find. If I can't find the link, then I won't leave it, but I'll let you guys know that I couldn't find it, or it's not there anymore, or it changed, or whatever the case may be. But I am always leaving the links to everything in my description box below, so be sure to check out my description box, because that is where you will find the links to where you can find the products that I use in the videos. So yeah, these powders are so beautiful. I love them so much. Look at that. I mean, come on. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. Super, super gorgeous on toes. How beautiful would these chrome powders be on toes? So pretty. This is a set of 12, and we are officially gone through more than half of them already. We've got a few more to go. Look at this one here. This one is so gorgeous. So, so pretty. I'm trying to make it so that the powders do not fall out of the pot. But look how beautiful. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I am loving these powders. They are gorgeous. Let me know what you think. I'm actually kind of interested to see what they would look like over a white background, because I do believe with different backgrounds or different colored backgrounds, these powders kind of look different. So it's cool to experiment with all the colors that you have and see what you can get, because you might get different effects. Okay, so I used a lint-free wipe, and then I used a wipe that wasn't a lint-free wipe, and I feel like they both gave different effects. But then when I used my finger, I almost feel like the chrome came out a little bit more when I use my finger. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't know. That's just an observation that I made because I feel like when I was using the non-lint-free wipe, it almost was given like a matte kind of look, if that makes any sense. So maybe it just depends what you use to burnish the powders. I'm not sure. Yeah, go ahead. Use different tools and see what you can come up with. I'd recommend using different colors. You could ombre different colors with each other. I think that would look really beautiful. Look how gorgeous these powders are. At the end of the video, I know you can't really see well, but at the end of the video, I will give you a little bit of a closer view on how these powders will, look a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. But look how beautiful this red is. Now this red I know is going to be very much so staining, like it's going to really stain, so I'm going to try not to get it on my fingers, but I'm trying like a different method. I'm trying to kind of like not dip, but I'm trying to kind of just place the swatch on top of the powder and see if that helps me to get the powder on, so I don't have to dip the silicone tool so much into the powder and make so much of a mess. So that helped a little bit, and then all I had to do was kind of burnish it in, and so you can see right there what I'm doing. And at the end I was using a dust brush to make sure that I brush off the excess. I do really have to stress the fact that these are so easy to use. The silicone tool just glides right over the powders. They're not difficult to use at all. So I 100% recommend them. But yes, let me know what you think. Let me know if you try these out for yourself. I love them. I think they are beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what other sets TEMU has. These have been so much fun to swatch. They are gorgeous. Look at this. Look how beautiful these I can't. They're so pretty. Oh, I just love them. Gorgeous. I really didn't think that they were going to look like this. So like when you see them in their pots, they're of course gorgeous, but when you put them on a swatch and you actually see what they look like IRL, like they are stunning. These are beautiful. I'm so excited to go ahead and continue to keep searching because these are beautiful. So beautiful. You see, so I used the wipe with this red one that wasn't a lint free, and it gave me like a matte kind of look. I'm kind of interested to swatch that one again and use my finger or use the silicone tool and see if that happens again. So that was really interesting. Nonetheless, I love them so much. I'm really happy that I purchased these. And I have to say, with just regular normal shipping, they came pretty fast from TEMU, like very fast. I can't remember how long it took, but I was really surprised in the time that it took to get to me, which was super impressive. I normally do the express, what is it, the $12 or whatever it is to get here faster. Is it express? I can't remember what they call it, but yes, I always pay for that shipping so that it gets here a little bit quicker, just because I want the products to get here quick enough. And I just feel it seems like it's a little expensive, but I just make sure that I just have enough for shipping. You know what I mean? If you're thinking, that's a lot, well, maybe just save a couple extra bucks if you know you're going to be doing a little TEMU haul. And if you want to get your products a little bit faster, then, for me, I don't mind paying the 12 bucks or whatever it is for shipping so that I can get here quicker. But look at this blue, everybody. I have not even burnished it into the nail yet, and it is stunning. Look how beautiful. I just can't with this one. I can't. This is one of my favorites right here. Beautiful. I really can't wait to use this. A little goes a long way. You really don't have to use a lot of this stuff. And at the end, you're going to brush over it to remove the excess, so you do not have to use a lot. If you, when you are done, see that you are missing a little area, go back and add a little bit more powder and you'll be just fine. I definitely have a few favorites. I love the lightest pink. This blue here is stunning. It is so gorgeous. I can't wait to use it. It is very, very beautiful. I love the kind of turquoise peacock color. Love that one. But I think my favorite one is like the silver chrome. It is so mirror like with a mirror finish. Very beautiful. I'm very interested to compare kits and powders and see which ones kind of look more mirror like. I really want to find ones that are super not reflective, but kind of almost like mirror, like you can well, yeah, like you can see a reflection back when you look into the nail. So that is what I am looking for. But these powders are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. Like, look at this green. Gorgeous. Love it. Let me know which one is your favorite. At the end of the video, I am going to be doing a little bit of organization with these chrome powders just because I wanted to get them on their swatches, and then I also wanted to maybe do kind of like a number system to organize them, and I'll show you what I do at the end of the video. So stay tuned, stick around for that. It's a very simple idea. Oh my goodness, would you look at this powder? Look at this color, how gorgeous it is. Beautiful. Any color or any one of these powders on the nail is going to look absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I really can't wait to use them. I have a TEMU cart and I still have not checked out because I keep finding different things that I really love, that are super cute, that I really want to try out. So I just need to click the button. Just click it, girl. Just check out already. Just check out. Okay, so as you saw, I did a couple of ways of trying to add the chrome powder to the nail. So Puppy says hello, by the way. So I tried the silicone tool. I wish that they made silicone tools that were a little bit more soft. The silicone tools that I have, the heads on them are kind of hard, so that might be a reason as to why they're not like kind of, the powder isn't burnishing into the nail as I'd like. So that's why I started to use my finger, and I think my finger was the best tool that I used. I even tried to use a wipe kind of off camera to see if that would work, and that helped a little bit. Also, to not get the powder on your fingers, the wipe helps a lot. But see, as you can see here, I am trying to use the wipe to see if if it works any differently, if I could maybe get a different texture. I felt like I got more of like a matte texture, if that makes any sense. So I don't know, maybe it depends on what you use to burnish it into the nail, but I definitely think that your finger is probably the best tool, believe it or not. I am actually really curious to see how many other kits or sets I can find of chrome powders. I really want to experiment and see what these look like on a white background or a colorless background, a background with no color. I really want to experiment and see what, that looks like, because it could give, different effects. So experimenting with these would be a really good idea. I found these little labels that I have, and I'm just going to take a Sharpie and just label all of the swatches. And then on the bottoms of the powders, I'm just going to put another label matching with the color swatch. So for this one, I'll do, for example, number 1. So if that's number 1, is that number 1? No, sorry. This is number 1. I'm going to put a sticker on the underside of this saying number 1. And then here I will write either a number 1 just on this. I'll probably add a sticker on the swatch and just write number 1. So I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. So this is what I did. I wrote 2 number 1s, and I'm going to attach one to the pot and then one to the swatch stick. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to keep them organized. And these are actually perfect for this swatch sticks that I have. They fit perfectly on there. I know I have circular or circle labels. I just don't know where they are at the moment, but I thought that these would work out. So yeah, I'm going to do them, or this process, to the rest of them. I'm not going to hold you for the rest of it, but maybe I'll show you in the next video exactly what I did. All I'm going to do is put these on a ring, and then I'm really just going to probably put these back in the box. And yeah, so somehow, some way, maybe on one of the sticks I will write that they are from TEMU or whatever label they have. I'm going to look back and see if there is a specific brand, or I mean, I'm sure there is. I don't know. They could probably just be I don't know. I'm going to see if there is, what information I can get about them, because the box didn't come with any information on them, like in terms of what company they are. So that's why I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of this process off camera. These are so fun, quick, and easy to do. If you are thinking about a set, you maybe could just look at these and get inspiration just from looking at them. Sometimes we don't know what color or design to do, and sometimes I just look at all of my nail art supplies and colors and polishes, and sometimes just by looking at your collection you get inspiration, and so that helps me a lot sometimes. But if you don't know what color to go with, look at some of your chrome powders, and that might give you an idea of where to start, because there is such an array of colors. Or look at your nail polishes or your gel polishes, and there might be a color or two or three that pop out to you that you might want to use. I really do love all of the colors so much. They were so easy to work with, a little bit messy, but I tried to not make as much of a mess. There is a ton of product in these pots, so, and a little goes a long way, so you will have these for a really, really long time. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.